Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to say something controversial, even though I don't think it should be. I think no matter how silly the abuse might sound, abuse is still abuse. Or even if this person only abused you like 10% of the time and was amazing the other 90%, abuse is still abuse, and that makes them an abuser. And this is something that Twitter users don't really understand for some reason. But I guess most Twitter users do have a severe form of brain rot, and will defend their idols no matter what. Anyways, I'm talking about all this today because a famous YouTuber called Wilbur Soot was exposed as an abuser, and for some reason people are still defending him. Now, this was a guy I used to watch as a kid. I remember binge watching Soot House, and really enjoying all those videos and shit. Fun and good times. And I always thought the guy was cool and nice and shit, but then recently a YouTuber going by the name of Shubble said that she was abused by her ex on stream. Now, she never name-dropped Wilbur, but people started to connect the dots and shit, since everything she was saying kinda sounded like someone we kinda know.
Needed him to really stop biting so hard. I didn't like it, and I tried telling him over and over again because he wasn't actually trying at all to not hurt me. But he said he would try at first. And then he started saying things like it was my pain tolerance that was too low, or I'm exaggerating how much it actually hurts. He's not even biting that hard. I'm being dramatic. But his biting escalated to a point where I was covered in bruises all over my arms, and they hurt, and he would poke at them for fun. And he even felt so comfortable showing off my bruises that he had caused to our friends because he would bite me so hard by accident. By accident, he would even joke that it looked like he abused me.
Now, this type of abuse kinda sounds a little weird, and my first thought when my friend told me about this was, how can biting be that bad? But I guess it can be that bad, because the way she's making it sounds like domestic abuse. Like, honestly, I can't really imagine somebody biting me really hard and I'm telling them, hey, stop, and they're biting me harder. Like, that shit sounds terrifying. Especially if that's coming from someone that you love. And then they try to gaslight you into thinking that, hey, your pain tolerance is pretty low. Like, come on. When they're probably about to bite a chunk off of you, like, holy shit.
He would even joke that it looked like he abused me. And eventually he did acknowledge how bad it looked that I was covered in bruises all the time. So he stopped biting my arms as often, and he started biting my legs instead. So I broke up with him. And I didn't even want to. Because I couldn't even see for such a long time after what it really was that had happened, that he had abused me. And in fact, we left things as we want to be friends, and he can never imagine not speaking to me again. And then he never spoke to me again.
Yep, sounds like this guy was an amazing human being. This dude's first thought when he saw the bite marks and realized that, damn, this kinda looks like abuse, was not to, maybe chill out with all the biting and shit. Instead, he was like, this shit kinda looks like abuse. I'ma bite you on your legs instead, so I can hide it and shit. That should fix the issue. And then when they finally broke up, he was like, I can't imagine talking to you again, and then proceeds to never talk to her again. Amazing. Now, like I said before, she never name drops Wilbur Soot, but people connected the dots that, hey, this is a British guy that likes to bite. She also goes on to explain that this dude also was very unhygienic, which is also something Wilbur Soot is kinda known for. So people connected the dots and were like, huh, that kinda sounds like Wilbur Soot. But all this was still rumors and theories and shit, until Wilbur came out with this awful apology. I'm going to be real with you, this entire apology is a fucking yap sesh, and he pretty much says nothing in this. The only thing I got from this was that it's confirmed that he was the one that was biting her and shit, and it kinda sounds like he doesn't care. Because this response sounds like something ChatGPT would make, and it's just basically him saying that, oh, my bad that it hurt so much, I didn't know and I thought you liked all this shit. I thought it was consensual. Like he's just downplaying the entire thing, and you would think with the allegations and this response, people wouldn't really like this dude anymore, right? But then we got the Wilbur support squad trending on Twitter. Like, what the fuck? How are people still supporting this man after what has come out? After his insincere response to all this. I guess it must be the 14-year-old girls that stand this guy forever. But man, I thought at least they would have a conscience. Like, holy shit. We got people saying shit like, so we're going to play it off like you didn't ruin a man's life? Ha! Okay then. Hashtag support Wilbur Soot, hashtag Wilbur support squad. We got this simp saying, I would trust this man with my life. I do trust him with my life. Guess what? I don't even trust most of my alters with that. The fuck is an alter? I don't know what that is. Is that like a personality thing? I don't know. We got Wilbur my beloved saying, she is just a liar. She doesn't want to lose her fame because she hit 1 million. But what at cost? What? I guess these Wilbur stands aren't really bright when it comes to grammar. Or a lot of things, to be honest. Wilbur isn't an abuser. It was a long time ago. Anyway, like, what the fuck? Brother, abuse from a long time ago is still abuse, like what the fuck? And this one here is my favorite. Just a person saying hashtag Wilbur support squad with a bunch of emojis. Nah, JK, I don't support nasty ass abusers. Get his ass! Yeah, some of the people using this hashtag are kind of trolling the people that are sincere with, you know, defending Wilbur and shit. And I like that. That shit is funny to me. I hope these good people keep on trolling these morons, because in the end of the day, they are supporting an abuser, and that is fucked up. And to you, Wilbur Soot, maybe put like some duct tape over your mouth or something so you stop biting people. It'll probably be for the best. Good PR too, I think. Anyways, I think that's gonna be it for me today. If you enjoyed the video, maybe leave a like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day. Adios and bye-bye.